feared for the power of her mind, worried about what she could find. Hello Virgo, this is a timeless reading for you. I'm using my own tarot cards, and your reading starts with the card Naivety, then comes God, Soul, Good, Barrenness, and Elephant or Big. And I feel like there is some kind of realization about your own spiritual beliefs or someone else's spiritual beliefs. And you will realize that parts of it or all of it was a little bit naive and like some kind of blind spot and blind trust. Like realizing there is no real experience behind it or true inner knowledge. It's just believing what someone else or several people say, that many things are just a trend. And having this realization will, I don't know, it just feels we have God and soul here together. I feel like it will set you free and move you towards some real truth and not some fake truth. I also feel like this higher source is becoming very present on earth very soon, and it will have a huge effect on you and a huge there will be a very intense mental shift. Not necessarily emotionally or energetically, like the focus here is on something that's very mental, on some kind of belief system that will be shattered. But it's not in a negative way. For others, it could also be that it is not your own belief system. Maybe you didn't even have very strong beliefs. Maybe you just felt like there is something, but you don't want to fantasize or make things up about it, and you don't want to blindly trust other people and what they say that this higher source is or how it is. That you just accepted that you don't know a lot of things. You just feel like, yes, something is there, but I will not make anything up about it. So you just lived your life with questions in your heart and in your mind. And maybe sometimes you even prayed or asked to get these questions answered. And if that's the case, there will something happen very unexpectedly that it feels very huge to you. And it is actually very far away from your imagination. Like your imagination could never fathom something like this, could never make something like this up, because it's real. And usually what we imagine is not too real. It is very limited. So there is a huge spiritual gateway opening for you here. And I want to look at the Naivety card again, and suddenly I feel this is someone walking away from you. Maybe when you have this huge inner shift, because maybe you just don't match with them anymore, and this person will, or maybe, sometimes people don't like us anymore when we become very spiritual. There is a person, maybe you even tried to shake them out of their naive bubble, but they didn't want that. They just kept on ignoring all that you said when you tried to warn them. And this person looks like it is he or she is walking out of your life, not seeing what awaits them because they are so naive. And that's just how it is. You try to help them. Maybe this higher source will also make you understand that you don't have to try to help them anymore. It also feels like this bright light will shine so intense that it will naturally chase away some shadows that can't handle the brightness. We have the good card, so that's just good. I mean, it speaks for itself. You will feel good about yourself. You will feel good about your life. Usually when I see the barrenness card, it gives me a not so good feeling because, there is almost no growth. It's just barren. And no matter how much we hope, pray, wait, no matter how much effort we put into something, even if we water the barren ground and put a seed in it, sometimes it's the earth itself that is not nurtured enough to grow something. Or the quality of the earth is not good, even if there's water and light and, some kind of semen. But I feel like this barrenness card is the opposite in your reading. Like it is actually representing growth. Like something is finally piercing through the surface, that something appeared to you very impossible and not fertile at all. It looks to me like some kind of hopelessness that felt like a prison, like a cage around your aura, but something is finally breaking through, spiritually especially, and mentally, maybe also like breaking out of your headspace, like cracking your own mental limits and, letting the energy that build up, that put all this pressure in your body, like shoot out through your head, through the top of your head. And then there is a completely new perspective growing out of it, which makes everything much easier and smoother in life. And we have the elephant and big card, and I feel like this is, just saying that this small plant that is just finally crashing through the surface after such a long time and so much hopelessness, but it will quickly become very, very big. I also feel like this elephant is some kind of very warm and wise presence that will walk into your life quite, not immediately, but not a long time after this person has walked out of your life. There is space for a new energy, and for many of you, like this could literally be an animal, a pet that wants to become a part of your life, and the other way around. Like, I think we can be soulmates with animals. There is a very strong spiritual significance to this animal, and it could even be some kind of stray animal that you don't even get from someone or buy somewhere. It's just some kind of animal that suddenly stands on your yard or lands on your window, I don't know. And it will just look at you like this. And it's like part of your life now. And for others, it's not an animal, it's a person with a very mature and warm presence. At the bottom of the deck we have birth, so it's obvious, it's a confirmation with the barrenness card. There is growth, there is birth, there is something new coming in here. Then we have flow. And it's just moving forwards. Also, I feel very drawn to this water in the flow card, which will then, this very dry and barren ground, it will be nurtured with water. It's all just a confirmation, so I'm gonna leave it here. And no, wait, sorry. I will keep the cards here. like that and pull some more cards here from my sarcastic animal deck. And it is better to leave the old cards here because sometimes the other deck relates to the old spread or to the first spread. Okay, first one, elephant. So that's very interesting because we have two elephants here. So maybe there's literally something about elephants. But I hope that it will not be an elephant that will just suddenly walk into your yard or into your house and you have to adopt it. So I don't think it's possible, but who knows? Maybe there's some kind of other thing here that's important for you about elephants. I'm social and empathetic, but I can stomp you to death. Okay, so that could be your energy at the moment, like drawing strong boundaries, being very patient, being very warm and mature yourself, but when someone you really can't let it be and someone is really like trying to take your life essence away, then you can protect yourself. The raccoon. I'm a nice guy, but I destroy things without bad intentions. Maybe you will adopt a raccoon. And then we have parasite. I'm a parasite. So that could have been some kind of person that you were dealing with, the person that's walking out of your life, that they energetically took something from you that blocked these divine or spiritual answers from coming in. And as soon as you let this person go, like these spiritual questions will be answered, or you will at least be moved into the right direction. And this new energy, this new person or animal can come in and, replace this old negative energy. And it could have even been the relationship to this person and the energy that it drew that causes this barrenness in your life. One more. The cuckoo. I avoid responsibility. Yes, that's just, the same or very similar energy with the parasite here. It's like depleting someone, not taking care of themselves, relying on others, not, being grateful, just thinking that everything they get, it is just, how to say that in English? Like it's natural, it's oh my god, I actually know how to translate that into English, but I forgot. I just recently used that expression. It's just, when someone is, sorry, this person is taking everything for granted that you give them. Yes, that's the energy here in the reading. I'm gonna leave it here for you. Thank you for watching.